Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. This video is part 1 of the Getting Started with Google Classroom. In part 1 of the tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a classroom and add students, and how to join Classroom as a student. Welcome, and please continue watching. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, kindly hit the subscribe button and watch until the end. Google Classroom is a free online collaboration tool. This tool is helpful when it comes to distance learning and online learning. Let's start. To open a class, first of all, you need to log in into your Gmail account. You see, I've already logged in, so I'm good to go to open a class. Next, you'll go to these 9 dots here. When you click on the 9 dots, you will see several apps. You're going to scroll down until you get to Classroom. You click on Classroom. Then you wait for it to open. As it opens up, there you have it. Now from here, you see already in my Classroom homepage, I already have 3 classes. But now our focus today is to see how to create a new classroom. So what you're going to do, you're going to move this to this plus sign up there. When you click on the plus sign, you're going to see 2 options: join class, create class. And since now you're the teacher, you're going to click on the create class, just like that. So remember, Google Classroom is offered for free in the G Suite for Education account. But in any case, you don't have the G Suite for Education account, or your school has not signed up for the G Suite for Education account, you can still go on and open Classroom using your personal Gmail account. Although you're going to miss out on some functionalities on the Google Classroom when you open it using your personal Gmail account. So you're going to agree with the terms and conditions, then you click continue. Once you click continue, there's a new dialog box that comes in that says create class. So there's a class name, section, subject, and room. So class name, I could say Clive's Physics Form 4. A section could say 4R, subject Physics Form 3. Then you click create. So once you click create, it's going to take some time for it to create, and it's because of 2 things. Number 1, it's creating the classroom calendar. Then number 2 is going to create a folder in the Google Drive where all the activities in the class are going to be stored. Now you see my class is already open. You can see Clive's Form 4 Physics, section is 4R, and the like that. So if you look up here, you can see 4 tabs. You have the stream tab, the classwork, people, and marks. So we're going to look at each tab and see how it's going to work. So the first tab that you need to understand about is the stream. Stream tab is where there's a stream of information. Everything that is happening in class is going to be seen on the stream. This could be the announcements, the assignments you've given your students are all going to be captured on the stream. That's like a history page. You can scroll to see what the students have been doing, and what is due, and what announcements you've given the students. Next, after creating your classroom, it's time now to add your students. How do you add students to your classroom? We're going to move to the people tab. These are the people in the classroom, and the people in the classroom are a teacher and the students. So you can see there's a section for teachers and a section for students. To add a new student, there are 2 ways you can add a student to your classroom. Number 1, you can come over here, this plus sign, and when you click, you can see there's a invite student. After clicking on the plus sign, you're going to see invite students, and there's an invitation link, or you can type the email address. So I'm going to assume I have a student email. So like that. So then you click on the email, then you click invite. So you'll see the student is going to receive an email showing him that he's been invited to the class, to your classroom, that is. You'll do that to all students whose emails that you have. There's another method that you're going to use to allow students join your classroom, and that's what I consider the easiest method. If you move to the stream tab, you can see somewhere written the class code. If you maximize it, you can be able to see clearly now. That's your class code. This class code also can enable your students to join your class. All you need to do is to share the class code with your students, and they're able to join your class. So I'm going to also look at the student interface to see what the student sees when they receive, you invite them to classroom. What do they see, and how do they join your class? So assuming now the student account, the student also is going to go to the 9 dots. It's going to click on classroom, scroll down, click on classroom, then wait for it to open. The classroom homepage for the student is there. You see the student has not joined any class, that's why the page is empty. So what the student is going to do, they're going to go to the plus sign, same way we did at the beginning. Remember, as a teacher, you said create class, but the student is going to say join class. So the student is going to join your class. You see, there's somewhere here, they're asking for the class code. There's an instruction saying ask your teacher for the class code to enter it here. So now we're going to go back, get our class code. There it is, our class code. We can copy it. Then if we come and paste it there, now you can see there's a blue button which has been activated up here. Now that means you have entered the class code, and now you click join. The student clicks join. That's how you join a class. So you wait for a while. Now you see the student is in Form 4R. That's the Clive Physics class, Form 4. So the student has joined. This is the student view. Also, you see the student now has the stream, the classwork, and the people. So they can be able to see their fellow students in the class. They can see the assignments in the classwork tab. We're going to discuss that more. And the stream. As I said, the stream is where all the announcements and all the assignments that have been given are going to be listed there. And it's going to list from the oldest, the newest, and the top. For the teacher, we had marks here. But for the student, there's no marks tab. So these are the only things the student is able to see. And also the student is able to comment, also is able to write something on the stream tab. So we've seen how to create a class and how to add your students to the class. Also, we've been able to see the teacher view and the student view, and how your students are going to join the class. It's important to understand both ends because you'll be helping your students join your class. That's the end. Please watch out for part 2 and part 3 of this series of getting started with Google Classroom. Bye.